New Yorkers know how to have a good time. There's life everywhere you look. There's pulsating music. There's just a rhythm to the city and to the sidewalks and to the people. But I think in terms of a romantic comedy, it just felt like where else would you set a movie about dating and being in your 30s? It just felt like this was the place to do it.
New York opened its heart to us, opened the door. It's been absolutely a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Andy was saying, let's see downtown New York. Let's see the cobblestone streets. Let's see parts of Central Park that we've never seen before.
In the early going in the movie, we wanted to be as iconographic as we could, and you know, the Met steps was kind of great. I saw a picture in a magazine once of New Yorkers having their lunch and sitting on the steps and watching the world go by.
Feeling hopeless, feeling like, feeling like the lady, I'm sorry, feeling hopeless, feeling like the love of your life is sleeping with, not sleeping, feeling like the, I got it. You ready? Oh, God.
Got it. We've had about 74 locations on this movie, more than I have ever had in 28 years of doing this. And we have probably been to 30 locations that people have said, geez, you've never filmed here before.
We wanted to shoot downtown for the most part. We really wanted to go back to Tribeca. We wanted to use Soho. And the meatpacking district is such a happening place and really, really fun. And the whole experience was a lovely way to bring business and to bring attention back downtown, because it's such an extraordinary place. Ellis Island was the biggest coup of the entire film. It was amazing. It was absolutely everything I thought it was going to be, and more. I think even the crew, once we got out there were an awful lot of just New York-based crew who had never been there. They'd never shot there before.
So, Ellis Island.
I have to admit, I have lived in New York my whole life, and I've never been here.
I figured that. Most people haven't.
I had never been to Ellis Island. It is amazing over there. It's beautiful. It's the best view of the city. The scene that Andy conceived and shooting it at Ellis Island with the view of Manhattan from Ellis Island is just great.
It was moving. It was incredibly patriotic to be out there, to see all the, the history of the 21 million people who've come through there, and the facts and figures that kept coming at us, and the people who live. It was fantastic.
That's me. Yeah, that's crazy. Your man came through here. Who's the sweatshop? Next door neighbor?
You see what I have to put up with? Day after day after day.
People came into Ellis Island. They were looking for a better life, but they were looking for a better life because they loved somebody. And they wanted a better life for themselves and for their family. And it's a really interesting approach that Andy has taken to showing New York.
No more playing. Serious, that was sexy. Come on, let's find the sexy.
Get the hot sexy. Yeah, get that sexy. Sky Studios was somebody's private home. It, rents out for $50,000 a day. And it was so cool, and so one of those kind of places where if you didn't know that existed, right off West Broadway, you wouldn't believe it.
Albert, I want you to meet my friend Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
I do, Maggie.
No, you're not.
There was a lot of places that I shot in New York. We did the boat scene, and I had never been down there and hung out by Battery Park and hung out on the river there and been on a boat. It was really beautiful.
Oh, now we got them pumped up. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Rolling.
Don't worry, Jim. Just you walk through. I'll find the lens.
Yeah.
Take 3. Okay.
Okay, background.
No, he caught him here. See, what happened was he hit you here. And then what happened was he just went right there and there.
Here he is.
Right, so we're like that. Oh, hey, Will, how you doing? Is lunch over?
I was really moved by the way Andy shot New York and show different places and not your most typical places.
In trying to find new and interesting locations that may not have been tapped, we took what was a classic kind of cooking class, which could have been anywhere, and decided to make it more of a food rave and thematic, and so we decided to go to the fish market.
New York's the best backdrop of any Hollywood studio that exists. You can't fake it in Montreal, you can't fake it in Toronto.
Yeah.
It's just got, such depth and culture, and it's such a great place to shoot a movie. I mean, New York's just got that energy that many other places don't have, and that's why it was the perfect place to be there, and it was fun to be there for as long as we were, just shooting and having fun.
New York romantic? I don't know, but it just is. I love it here. I've had the best time of my life so far in this city.
New York is the most romantic place in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
At the center of that New York energy, which is often overlooked, is always love.
God, I love you.
I really have always wanted to shoot an entire film in New York City, but to actually live here for 6 or 7 months making a film was pretty extraordinary.